Here's today's weird thing. The other day it was the radio. Today it's this. At 8:19, my phone rang. I didn't hear it because I didn't vibrate. Matter of fact, I think, where was I? I was probably in a room, but I didn't hear it. I look. This number 202-455-8888. Don't know anybody in Washington, D.C., trust me. Although those numbers are exactly the same numbers of a friend of mine who has a different area code. But, coincidence or whatever. So I call it. It says your call can't be completed. So I was like, okay. So I started looking, and it came up with this over here. It said missed again from 2012. Supposedly some dude in the UK for Shell Petroleum in Scotland. So this big word stood out because we know that that's Masonic, Scotland. Nothing normal happens to me. For the past 4 years, I met him on Facebook. Supposedly he graduated from the Ohio State. He says he lives in San Diego with his 15-year-old daughter, Amanda. So the 15 stood out right away because we know that's how they write the 96. 15. Lives with her nanny, Mia Griffin. Okay? Griffin. That is a dragon. Mia, which is this name right here, right, is this. I mean, what is a Scottish person doing with a Chinese kid? See, Mia is also a Chinese name. One of the symbols is E or E. Now we know that E represents energy, right? Because it's the 3. So let's just go ahead and grab that. All right, so we got E. With its meaning, it means wind, dust, falling like rain. That doesn't sound real good. A very rare name. That's what makes it even more bizarre. Okay, so back over here. In Kentucky, says his birth date was 1957. Widowed daughter of a 15-year-old daughter, blah, blah, blah. One day after contacting me, this is some guy that wrote that he got the phone call and he investigated it. And the guy talked to him. He sent his daughter 500. The 5 is the pentagram. It represents the female. For her birthday, on August 26th, I went along with him. In other words, the guy's saying, hey, send my daughter some money and I'll get you the money back. He doesn't know this guy, supposedly. This is all coded. I went along with him and said, sure, where do I send it? He send it to Mia Griffin, Rose. So now you're talking Rose, as in Rosicrucian, which is another group of the Masons, or like the Masons, slightly different. Phone number, blah, blah, blah. That's the number that showed up over here, right here. I don't know anybody named Rose Griffin. I looked it up, and it's a 60, so now here we are, 60, right? Now we got the 60, right? 60. May Griffin does not love her, but along with 3 others. You see where this is going, right? So we got the 6, we got the 6, 3, the 9. Okay, so I can only assume that May Griffin is an accomplice. The phone numbers he gave me, plus a number which came up blank. How can anybody stupid enough to think that he would send 500 to a 15-year-old? Okay, so when I went and tracked down that address, where is it? The address that was listed. Where is it? Anyway, I listed it. It didn't come up exactly to this place, but this popped up. I mean, come on, we all know that's what this is. Okay, give me a break. You got Scotland here. You got Mason here. China, Griffin, Power, the 15, the 6, and the 3. I have no idea who the fuck called me. I don't have any idea why that frequency is on my phone, except that maybe when a helicopter flew over, it locked onto it during a transmission. See, this kind of shit happens to me every day. This stuff happens to me every day. Not to mention the creep fucking dream I had last night, but that's for another day.